Altor Pistol, a 9-ounce version with a length of about 3.75 inches, which is ideal for concealed carry. The gun costs a substantial $450 and shoots .22 Winchester Magnum rimfire cartridges. The cylinder holds 5 rounds, and the grip, like that of a conventional revolver, improves control and firing. In addition, when folded, it will completely cover the trigger. To unfold the gun, you just press one button, and you're good to go. If you already have a lock and a stock, the only thing left is to find 2 smoking barrels. And here's a double-barreled, multi-caliber revolver. Baby from or stop. This gun was developed in 1983. And if 2 barrels aren't enough for you, here are 4. The Colt 357 Derringer is quite heavy and wide in comparison with its colleagues, but its compactness and powerful ammunition allowed it to claim. And it's 5.6 inches long and 1.1 inches wide. In order to load the gun, you need to break it like a hunting rifle. It shoots .357 Magnum cartridges. The model got 4 firing pins, and the trigger requires so much force that many people have actually complained about it. The gun also has a fairly powerful recoil. All in all, it wasn't a very popular option. The gun can be found on sale for $1,500. R15 Flamethrower. This single-shot pistol, with only 6 parts, is an interesting solution for self-defense. It comes in 2 versions, for .380 ACP and 9mm caliber ammunition. To load the gun, you need to detach the barrel, put a round in it, and then put the barrel back in place. Firing requires turning the barrel until it locks, pressing the safety button, and releasing the trigger. It doesn't sound too convenient, but there are some advantages. First, it looks more like a mini drill than a gun, which will probably confuse the enemy. Second, the weight of the gun is about 10 ounces, and the shape also suits left-handed users. Berloque. And that's the end of the snake. This is a double-barreled concealed carry pistol offered by the American company Bond Arms. It's designed for the .45 ACP cartridge and has appeared on the SHOT Show, the world's largest firearms show. It weighs 19 ounces and is 4.5 inches long. One of the interesting features is that there are interchangeable barrels in different calibers, with no less than 20 variants. The design is reminiscent of the Remington Double Derringer from the 1860s. And the base version is one of the most compact in the company's lineup. The price is $540. Incredibly easy to carry. It disappears even in the pocket of my shorts, says one buyer. .2mm Pinfire. Obviously, shouldn't he took an R15 rifle and turned it into a flamethrower? Build your dream model collection, the seller suggests in the description. And this craftsman apparently took these words as a call to action. The size of the R15 goes from 11 to 13 inches, depending on accessories. And the model weighs about 13 ounces. The body took a lot of work, but after testing, the flamethrower rifle proved itself to be at its best. Perfect against small zombies. Some users wrote in the comments. .2mm Pinfire Revolver. In history, it was mass-produced in 1912 in Austria-Hungary. The model was designed for the commercial market and was aimed at short-range self-defense. It was based on the Frommer Stop pistol of 1912, and in fact, the baby is a scaled-down copy of this gun. The weight of the gun without cartridges is 17.6 ounces, and its length is 4.8 inches. According to some websites, there are models without serial numbers and markings, as well as Frommer Stop pistols cut down to the baby version. You can buy your copy on bulletin boards for about $600 to $900, depending on their condition. Don't try this at home, warns the author of this video right off the bat and you. Bond Arms Backup. The weapon was created in the 82nds and is of interest to collectors today, as it's not often found on the market. Its key feature is compatibility with .380 ACP, 22 LR ammunition. Instead of reinventing the wheel, the designers just made 2 cylinders, one for 5 rounds, the other for 3 rounds, and 2 barrels. The upper one is designed for .380 ACP, and the lower one is for .22 LR. There are also 2 firing pins. The weight of the gun is about 20 ounces, and among the obvious disadvantages are its rather high trigger pull and long reload time. On the other hand, the internal cylinder allows you to shoot from under the clothes. Cobray Pocket Pal. Being a grown-up kid can be pricey these days. The Browning M1919 machine gun is well known to fans of military history, as it was used in World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. It fires up to 600 rounds per minute, has many variations, has been exported worldwide from the UK to Japan, and of course, is popular with gunsmiths. This model, for example, can be found in a specialty store in the United States. The scale of the Mini 1919 Browning is 1:2, and the model was made in the 1980s. It requires 22 LR rounds. The belt mechanism and other elements are the same as the original weapon. The price for it changes between $3,500 and $10,000, depending on the seller. Top .357 Derringer. Next is one of the smallest pistols in the world. It also uses 2mm pinfire cartridges. Experts on the subject will probably be surprised. It's not France's Funnel's Colibri. However, the author of the video is sure that this version is even more compact. Indeed, the length of the Colibri is 2.5 inches, while this Japanese model is about 1.6, despite the very difficult preparation for shooting, which requires some tweezers and a magnifying glass. The gun managed to penetrate a soda can. The author of the video reports that he paid only $70 for the weapon. Here's how you make a weapon more compact. You can simply reduce its dimensions, or you can use folding mechanisms. The designers of this revolver chose the second option and got Colt 1911 miniature model. Risk of getting burned when firing combined with good accuracy and a price of around $250. The gun deserves some recognition. Experts say, foreign, this is the smallest flare gun in the world. Say the creators of this weapon. The handmade custom design model reminds us of the noisy cricket from Men in Black. It shoots at 75 feet. There are 4 flare options to choose from. And the guns are packaged not only in regular small boxes but also in unusual round boxes, silver and gold. The latter is plated in 24-karat gold. It requires 2mm cartridges known as 2mm Pinfire, and comes with 12 of them, a flare extension. Switch gun. Next, we have some pocket mini revolvers from North American Arms, a company that specializes in this kind of weapon. Many models surprised both ordinary buyers and experts. For example, the Companion series is positioned as a self-defense weapon. However, it's not loaded with a cartridge, but with primer powder and bullets separately. On the screen is a .22 Magnum caliber model with a 2.5-inch long barrel. It's made of stainless steel and features rosewood pads added to the grip. The cylinder holds 5 rounds of .22 Magnum ammo, and another one can be ordered to fit .22 LR. Reviewers note that the revolver is comfortable for left-handed shooters as well and not so small that there's a Mini 1919 Browning. The Colt's 1911 is a truly legendary gun, as it's been in service since 1911 to the present day. There are more than 4 million of them around the world, and the price easily reaches a couple of $1,000 if it's a collector's item. And of course, this model is loved by skilled people who create copies on different scales, such as these. This is the work of Rugun Model, a Russian miniature weapon studio. This Colt 1911 was made by hand from steel, and at only 2.8 inches long. However, the price is staggering $741. Now .22 Magnum. 9 flares. The manufacturer has been making these guns since 1905, and the company was founded by an Austrian watchmaker. The price starts at $50. The history of miniature firearms counts more than 300 years, and it's rooted in the passion of men to play with toys even when they've grown up. Notes the creators of this tiny weapon. This is another 2mm pinfire gun, but this time it's a 7-shot revolver. However, it's not very powerful, as it couldn't pierce even a cream carton, so it's more like a souvenir. Really, the approximate length of the model is 1.6 inches, and the weight is about 0.6 ounces. By comparison, a regular plastic lighter weighs about 0.5 ounces. Unfortunately, this particular model has already been removed from the seller's website. But a similar one costs a whopping $950. As you can see,